up, guys?
Hey.
Back with another reaction video.
Yes.
What are we doing today?
So today I figured we would both do like a first time hearing of a Slipknot song that I actually don't know or I don't believe I've listened to.
Okay.
So it's Unsainted. It's from, I think, not their most recent album, but the album before that in
Yep.
2019.
All right.
And I just don't know it. I never listened to it. I don't know. I don't know what I did. I was sleeping.
Yeah, I don't know this. I don't listen to them. So,
Yeah. I was sleeping. Well, don't forget to like and subscribe. Follow us on all social media channels. Links in the description below, and our username is right here for everything like TikTok and Instagram and all that fun stuff. You should follow us. Yes. Even though I don't post anything. I will soon. I swear. Okay, let's go.
I'll never kill myself to save my soul. I was gone, but I was out of know. I didn't come this far to sing so low. I'm finally holding on to letting go. I'm finally holding on to letting go. I'm finally holding on to letting go. I'm just withering on the bench. I'm never feeling with an instant scratch. Denial is the darkest when you live in a hole. Why does the hell make you feel so cold? Make a move and you pay for it. Pick a lord and you pray to it. You're so demanding when you want the truth, but you know it's no pray from me.
Sorry. I don't know this song, so I don't know where to pause.
well, it seems like that's the chorus again. So, it's a
Yeah,
good
so I guess this
place.
is a good.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at this.
I like,
I like it.
me too. So it's funny. The beginning part of the song, it sounds more like punk. Do you know what I mean? Like punk pop. The
Yeah.
way he's singing and the music. And I really like the choir in the background.
Oh, yeah, that was cool. I realized it's called Unsainted. So I was like, oh, okay, I got it.
Yeah.
I get it. But as we usually do, we're going to break down the lyrics and try and figure out what it means. Completely blind, so don't completely shit all over our entire existence because we're just going based off these lyrics right now.
Mhm.
So I'll never kill myself to save my soul. I'll never kill myself to save my soul. So he won't completely change who he is as a person just to absolve himself of anything
Yeah, just to
or
be.
like just to go to heaven. Like, I'm not gonna change the person who I am just to go to heaven, I guess.
No, so I think you're right. So at first I was like, how would killing yourself save your soul? But then I was like, oh, I think he means kill myself in the sense of like breaking your back. I'll never break my back to save my soul, meaning like you're not going to put all this effort in as opposed to literally killing yourself.
Or that too, but I also think possibly like completely just change who you are as a person.
No, 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 that's my point. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
Not literally kill yourself, but meaning it in the sense like I'm not going to break my back. Like I'm not going to go crazy just to save my soul. I'm not going to do
Okay.
all that shit. You
I
know what
thought
I
you meant
mean?
like work your ass off. I was like, oh, I don't know.
Well, that too. That applies.
Yeah, but like he just wants to be himself still. I
Yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I was gone, but how was I to know? So to me, that means he was not himself for a really long time, and he was clearly the last person to recognize it. Because, I mean, that happens a lot when you're not yourself. Like, usually other people notice it before you do,
Yeah,
I think.
what's the next line? I don't know if it picks up with how was I to know?
I didn't come this far to sink so low.
No, I wasn't sure if like he was continuing. How was I to know? And then the next time was going to be that what I mean? Like that.
Okay.
So yeah, no, I agree with you.
So I didn't come this far to sink so low. So he's clearly trying for something, moving towards something, and he's like, I'm not going to lose, or I'm not going to
Change.
cheat or change to get what I want.
Yeah.
Okay. He goes, I'm finally holding on to letting go. Just like an oxymoron.
Hmm.
So he is letting go.
And content with it.
Yes.
Hmm.
Okay. And we repeat this. We keep repeating
And
this.
then that's when it gets into like the more like metal hard rock rendition.
Yes. So he goes, I'm just weathering a rough patch. So going through a rough situation,
Hmm.
just trying to get through it. Another villain with an itch to scratch. So I'm assuming he's talking about whatever he's dealing with. Like, I don't think he was referring to himself. I think he's saying that, like, whatever the battle he's dealing with is like another villain with an itch to scratch. Like, there's like a score to settle or something.
So I did interpret it as he was calling himself the villain,
Okay.
and he has an itch to scratch. He's just, to me, this is like consistent with the first part of the song where he's like, "I'm not changing, so I'm not going to kill myself to save my soul." Meaning, I don't need my soul to be saved. I'm fine with who I am. You know what I mean? I do
Yeah.
bad shit. Maybe my soul's corrupted. Maybe I'm
And it is called
evil. That's what I'm
Unsainted.
saying. So like maybe
Okay.
I'm evil, maybe I'm dark,
So
but
we're
like
being bad.
I'm fine with it. You know what I mean? And
So he is the villain then.
that's how I
He is the
interpret
villain
that.
with the itch to
That's how
scratch.
I interpret it, at least.
Okay, yeah, I agree. And denial is the darkest when you live in a hole. So he's living in a hole. I'm assuming that's what he's talking about. And meaning that like he's sort of disconnected, cut off from the people around him. And he's in denial about maybe who he is, this person.
Yeah, so I think it goes right back to everything else in the song. He's content with being himself, flaws and all. So where it sounds like he said, he's holding on to letting go, meaning
Yeah.
he's done with the idea of feeling bad about who he is, and
He's
he
just gonna be himself completely.
and when he was feeling bad, he was living in a hole, like you said, disconnected from everybody, not
Yeah.
able to fully be just who he is. And now, that's what he's referring to. At least that's how I interpret it.
Okay. Why does the hell make you feel so cold? Hmm. Why does the hell make you feel so cold? So I guess he's saying like why does like being bad or like doing bad things make you feel so cold and make you feel so hard, like empty inside? Because it's another like oxymoron. Like hell is hot, you feel cold, like ice cold. Like have like a freezing cold heart. Like you have no emotion, you don't
Yeah.
care. Okay. He goes, make a move and you pay for it. So yeah, I mean, you do something wrong, you're gonna pay for it. You do something right, and you're gonna pay for it. You usually
Yeah.
get something good in return, but you always get something in return for an action.
Yeah, there's consequences.
Hmm. Those pick a lord and you pray to it. Kind of like shitting on religion a little bit. Um, where were we?
Up until the chorus, well, what seems like the chorus again.
Okay. So you're so demanding when you want the truth. I don't see any other hidden meaning in that.
Yeah.
But your stories don't read for me. There's all just like really like clever like one-liners
Yeah, it
here.
is. That's funny. They are.
So your story not reading, which is funny because like you read a story. Yeah.
Hmm.
So your stories don't read for me, meaning like what you're about or what you're doing is just not adding up or not making sense. Like or he's just not like agreeing with you.
Yeah, he's not buying it or doesn't agree. Yeah.
No. And then I think that's where we were.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were here. Okay, let's keep going. My hair. Oh my god. Okay.
No, it's no free from me.
His voice is so good.
Yeah, he does have a good voice.
Where the hell were we? Oh, okay. So with the chorus again, I'm not gonna go through it again because we already did. And it's all the same. Blah 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 blah. I think we were
It's back.
here.
I thought it was. Oh, okay. Maybe you're right.
Yeah. Indecision overload. Just indecisive, unsure of what to do, and just an overload of that. So like just I guess like at a stalemate.
Mm-hmm.
Keep a buckle on the devil and your eyes on the road. A buckle on the devil. So like, because you just be like, keep your eye on the devil. Like he's like saying, keep your eye on the road. A buckle on the devil. That would mean like maybe like a leash.
So I'm envisioning
Buckle.
like the equivalent of like a straight jacket or something to restrain it.
Oh
You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like
Or
a
also
car
bring it
seat.
with you. Like so you can keep an eye on it. I don't
Yeah.
know.
And I'm interpreted as like restrained. You know what I mean?
So that would mean like keeping you restrained. Like you're the double. He's the double.
Maybe. So
Like keep a buckle, like keep it down, and then keep your eyes on the road.
I do get the sense that he's saying that, I mean, based on the title, Unsainted, he's saying he's content with being like an anti-saint, you know, the opposite of whatever a saint is. You know what I mean?
Yes, then why keep a buckle on the devil? I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe just so you're not too crazy. Reaching out for the hand of God. Interesting. But did you think you'd shake your own? That's an interesting. So that's like if someone were to say, like, oh, would you like you? Like,
Yeah.
would you shake your own hand? Like, if you were God, would you shake your hand? It's like, I don't know. It's a very personal question. I don't know the answer to that.
Yeah.
So I guess he's saying, like, he doesn't think God would shake his hand. He had the opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. This killing field is all grown over. So would that mean that there hasn't been much killing going
I
on,
was
or
just,
there's like a lot of killing? That to me, that sounds like no one's killed in a while.
I know, I was just thinking that.
The motherfucker wants it wild. Okay, so we're going crazy. Go sow your oats in alphabetical order.
It's funny.
So would that mean like if you had like a hit list?
Yeah, I mean, so like
Scores to settle.
yeah.
I'm choking on nothing.
Take a sip. Yeah, so I think it could be that, you know. Like so I mean they refer to like, oh, when you're young you sow your wild oats and typically they're referring to like sex and stuff, you know what I mean?
Or just being
But
crazy
yeah,
and bad.
wild,
Yeah.
yeah. So I think that's what he's saying. Given to your urges, your impulses,
Mm-hmm.
hedonism, you know
In
what I mean?
alphabetical order.
Yeah.
Starting from the top.
Hmm.
Okay. The antagonist is back in style.
Making the protagonist.
So an antagonist in science is something that like if you're antagonizing something, you're trying to make something happen or trying to get a rise out of someone if you're an antagonist,
That's
right?
what I'm saying. The antagonist, wouldn't you be the
So you're
protagonist? The good guy, the hero of the story?
yeah, because if you're against the antagonist, then yeah.
Back in style.
Okay, maybe. Well, he's not saying that he is. He's not saying he is that, but he's saying that, like, oh, everyone wants to be a
That's in
good
style.
guy
True.
now.
I
Yeah.
think, yeah, you're right.
It's no longer cool to be the bad guy.
Yeah,
But
you're
it
right.
was cool for like a time, right? Like everyone
It
wanted to
still
be the
always
bad
is
guy.
like kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And then myopic, cannot see straight. I mean, literally like myopia or myopia, however the hell you
It's like,
say it.
so it's not that you can't see straight when you have myopia, right? It's that it's like very,
But like if you just say the word myopic, it just means that like it's like unclear, right?
so I always understood it as like single, like almost like tunnel vision, focused on one thing obsessively.
Okay.
I guess if you're doing that, you can't see straight. You can't see
Yeah,
everything.
that makes sense. Dystopic. One sin too late. Dystopic. Like dystopia
That's what I think.
and one sin too late. So like obviously like in a dystopia. So a dystopia is like the opposite of a utopia.
Hmm.
So one sin too late. I don't know what that means.
Yeah, the one sin too late. I don't know if like, yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's like that's why you're in the dystopia.
A dystopia is definitely more than just one sin.
Yeah,
It's
I don't know if he's
pretty.
saying it's like you did one too many, and that's why it's a dystopia. It's so funny because I was just thinking, I was like, this song's pretty easy to interpret compared to the other ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't. This line's lost on
Mhm.
me.
Yeah.
You go to lie. You got to lie if you want to believe. Okay, so kind of like I'm getting like a dig at religion here, right?
Yeah, I mean, he
It's
definitely made religious.
it's like or like even like to little kids, like you have to lie if you want to believe. Like uh, I'm trying to think of like an example of
I
that.
I think this is just another one. So it could be a reference to religion. He's just doing the
Like you like tell lies, like promises to someone and like believe that like oh they're gonna get what they want or like get what they think is like their destiny. I don't know.
maybe it could be an allusion to religion. I just think this is another one of those oxymoronic lines. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You don't believe somebody who lies,
No, of
but so you
course.
have to lie to get someone to believe. I think he's just doing what he was doing in the first verse.
Yeah, but I feel like it still has some meaning though.
No, I agree.
But your Bibles don't work on me. So it is a dig at religion.
Hmm.
Because I mean, a lot of people's gripe with religion is the fact that like the stories are definitely like they don't think they're true. So like you have to tell me these false stories in order for me to believe your religion and believe the teachings that you want everyone to believe and so on and so forth is what people mean when they say that, I think.
Hmm.
Um, so we are here. Okay, and probably just let it play out. I don't know. We'll see. I don't even know the song.
I'll never kill myself to save my soul. I was gone, but I was out of love. I ain't got much more to sing so low. I'm finally holding on to letting. Did you think you could win and fill me in? Did you think you could do it again? I'm not your sin. I was all that you wanted more, but you didn't want me. I was more than you thought I could be, so I'm setting you free. I'm setting you free. You've killed the saints in me. How dare you honor me? You've killed the saints in me. I'll never kill myself to save my soul. I was gone, but I was out enough. I ain't come this far to sing so low. I'm finally holding on to letting go.
No! Damn it. Okay, hold on, guys. I gotta let this stupid ad play.
Yeah, you always pause it just too late.
I know, man. I don't know.
Well, to be fair, this song in particular, it ended so fucking abruptly. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
I
There
don't know
was
if it was just the riff or if it's supposed to
it
be
not
like
it
that.
well no, I mean it sounds like that. He says the last line and then all the instruments just stop. You know what I mean? There's like a
Yeah.
half a second of dead air on here.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, you
Okay.
don't. Okay, there you go.
Now we will go over the lyrics. This is the chorus. We did this. Okay. Where were we? Where were
It's right
we?
around here somewhere.
Somewhere. Oh, is that okay? So you think you could win and fill me in?
So the fill me in part, it's like, do you mean like inform me? Do you know what I mean? Or like,
Or maybe like win and then like live to tell me about it?
yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Like you think that he would actually like sit there and listen to you
Let's see what the
afterwards?
next line is.
So you think you could do it again? I'm not your sin.
Did you think you could do it again? So it does seem to be the consistent theme of the being a better person, the religion, all that shit. And so this seems like he's referencing that again. You know what I mean?
Oh.
Like he's talking about the Bible in the last verse.
Yeah, because this part's a little lost on me.
Yeah, we are doing so good too. We
I know.
understood the lines.
I was all that you wanted and more, but you didn't want me. So I'm pretty sure he did he get divorced? Hold on.
I still think this is a reference to religion.
You think so?
Yeah, because the rest of the verse seems to be about that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was all that you wanted him more, but you didn't want me. It could
Yeah, so
be.
he was divorced. Um, and yeah, it could be related to that. It could be like a line he slipped in there, even though the song isn't about that.
Could
I
be. Yeah.
don't
Well, let's see what
know.
the next line is. Maybe to give more context.
I was more than you thought I could be, so I'm setting you free. So you undermined him. You didn't see him for the value that he really had or for the person he truly was and how, you know, just valuable as a person that he was. You just didn't see that. So he's setting you free.
Yeah, that reminds me of the I'm holding on to letting go. Like
Yeah.
the I'm done with trying to be this saint, you know.
Okay. And then he goes, I'm setting you free again. Um, you've killed the saint in me. How dare you martyr me? So he's been hurt and he's also no longer a good person for it. And then how dare you martyr him? Like you're the one who did this, so like don't even dare like speaking about him in any sense like that.
Yeah. So he could be referring to God, religion, saints, whatever. Could be a reference to his ex-wife, like you were saying. I don't know.
Check online real quick after we do this just to see what we might have missed.
Mhm.
Real quick though, don't worry, guys. And he goes, you killed the saint in me again. And then it goes into the chorus again. And then he repeats, you killed the saint in me. How dare you martyr me again? So it was pretty much everything. So, real quick, I'm just gonna pull up what it means. What do you think?
About the song, or
Yeah,
I like this. I think it sounds good. It's
yeah.
different. Like I said, so the chorus gives me more of like a punk vibe than a metal vibe, you know?
Yeah, the chorus a little bit. His voice is gorgeous.
Yeah, I like this though. It's cool. It's a cool like like the content is cool, like what the song's about, you know, the instruments, the singing, all that shit. I like.
So I actually have a bit of an excerpt of what Corey Taylor says about this song.
Hmm.
So, Unsainted is the first single being released from Slipknot's album We're Not Your Kind. The track talks about depression, as vocalist Corey Taylor has suffered from it for many years, but he's finally holding on to letting go. And this is direct quote. I do have bouts of severe depression, which are very, very hard to deal with sometimes. So I've really tried to deal with it as naturally as possible. And I know that sounds very hippie-like, but when you know yourself and you know the habits that you can slip into so easily, you have to find alternatives. Okay. And then he's also said, um, for with this song, it's complicated, it's dark, it's heavy, it's melodic, it's fierce, it's angry, and it's raw as hell. It's going to be talking about a lot of things that people are going to need in their life. Okay.
They're always so cryptic and vague. They're
No,
never
like
explicit.
it's still like art. Like it's always up to interpretation. Like there's his meaning, and then there's what you find in the song yourself.
But that's what I'm curious about is what
Like
he
his
like
full meaning for each
each line, like what,
line.
like if I'm like literally like we're reading this line, we're like, we do not know what the fuck this line means.
Well, the
What does it
song's to
mean?
his depression, so you've killed the saint in me. Like
No, well, not
he's
this line. This we
depressed.
know. I'm talking about the other ones where we were like, what the fuck does
Yeah.
this mean? You know what I mean? This song, like I said throughout the video, this was better than, I typically have trouble understanding what the lines mean with their music, but
Yeah.
this was pretty good, but there was still some, the middle towards the end that I was like, I don't know what this means.
Yeah, but now I can see how the song's about depression and battling depression, amongst other things.
Yeah,
Definitely.
for
But
sure.
yeah, it was really good. I really liked it. I shouldn't have slept on it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
was good.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna listen to it now. So don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
I see you.